Once you begin to learn, please listen, you don't ever graduate from the school of learning. The day you stop learning, you start dying. Because in this kingdom, we don't blow, we grow. So if you jump up, you will come down. If you grow up, you will stay up. So don't have this blowing mindset. We don't blow here because bombs blow, balloons blow, and they disintegrate. So we don't blow, we grow. Now, when it comes to law number one, you don't graduate. There's no graduation in the school of learning. You keep learning and learning and learning and unlearning and relearning. Law number two, the law of delayed gratification. The law of delayed gratification. When you look at Ecclesiastes 10:15 that we read, if we move on to 16 and 17, it says, woe to you, O land, when your king is a child that eats in the morning. And blessed are you, O land, when your king is prince, the son of noble, that eats in due season. Now, there is morning, afternoon, evening, and night in the seasons of our lives. But you need to understand that when you begin to grow through life, the money you make needs to be well managed in order for you to become wealthy. And one of the things you need to do early is to do what? To delay gratification. The law of delayed gratification. A lot of us are where we are today because our bungalow is in our wardrobe. Bag and shoe to match, yet your destiny is not matching your bank account. You are wearing bone straight, your life is not straight. 3-piece suits, you have 3 mobile phones like a 419, and yet you don't have any investment in any of the telecom industry, because every day you are just wasting. Nino lowo, let us eat and drink, for tomorrow we die. That's not the way to live as a believer. Hello, you don't waste money. So when money begins to come, you delay gratification. If you wear tomorrow's clothes today, you'll be naked tomorrow. If you eat tomorrow's food today, you'll be hungry tomorrow. Hello? If you live tomorrow's life today, you have no life today. So the law of delayed gratification. So when people are doing all kinds of stuff, don't join them. Many of us that you see today, that you look at and say, oh, this person has money, this person is that, is because we delay gratification. As a young man growing up, when I understood what I'm sharing now, 1997 was my own turnaround. I got married first in 1997, and I came in because I got born again as a teenager. I've been around in the church since the 80s, so I just believe that everybody in church is born again. I came in with naivety, and when the woman told me, I love you the way you are, I believed. I did not know that I love you the way you are does not mean I love you to remain the way you are. I did not realize that there is no romance without finance. And I came in with full disclosure. I said, no, I'm a pastor, we just have 200 members, I've written some books, but I'm doing this. He said, no problem, no, it's not about money, I love you. God has spoken to me, I believe. Only for me to enter and now realize there's no romance without finance. You don't ever want to be there when you begin. I have been reading Bible. Timothy didn't come alive until I got married. He that cannot take care of his house is worse than an infidel. Are you a man? I'm like, hey, I'm a man of God though. I mean, they talk to like this. On top money matter, I don't lie to you. Every money I have you, I say, hey, I became frustrated. I became depressed. I said, God, is this life? Now so marriage they be. So I had to go to God and say, God, you need to change my story, because you must be sick and tired of being sick and tired. And God showed me the way out and began to share a lot of things with me. So you get them in the book because of time. But guess what? Once I understood that, as I began to make money, I was not frivolous. Till now, you can't see the wealth of my life in my physical appearance. You won't see it. Why? Because it's not necessary. Those things not necessary. All those, you don't need that. Now, guess what? I began to delay gratification. As I make money, I invest. As I make money, I buy land. As I make money, I buy. As a young man, the first set of money that I had in the days of stock markets in the early 2000, I bought my first 50 acres of land in 2001. 50 acres, started an estate. By 2003, I bought 100 acres. By 2005, I bought 200 acres. I bought 70 acres of land here in Abuja in 2008. The money that people were buying brand new car, I was buying Tokumbo. Why? Because there is a future. Now, by the time you now get to your 60s, you don't want to be jumping around looking for money. Now, 2001, that land I bought in 2001, they are still dirty now. That's 24 years ago. How many of you will wait for 24 years? The one I bought in Abuja year 2008 is still there. I still have over 200 plots I've not sold. That's still there. So you delay gratification. When we were coming up in those days, it was title. People were collecting title of bishop this, bishop that. I said, I know they do title. Let my work speak for me. And instead of spending money to do many things, I was investing. Those delayed gratification are producing results now. So you want to become rich and wealthy? The law of delayed gratification. You see, all this one, you are just spending money to look good without a good life. It's not okay. You are fixing eyelashes, fixing nails. No problem, but have you fixed your life? Because when the chips are down, you can look beautiful, and then one useless man will be abusing your life, and you will sit down there because you cannot do anything, because you can't pay rent by yourself, you can't pay school fees by yourself. A lot of African women are in abusive marriages and they cannot go anywhere, and the man know you cannot go anywhere because he's the one sponsoring your father, your mother, and the whole of your family. And every money you get, soft life. I have soft life, soft life. Women, let me ask you a question. If your husband dies today, can you live and afford the same quality of life you have now? Can your children remain in the same school? Can you still go to summer? If you cannot, it's time to rethink your life. It's time to what? Rethink your life. Then, bro, let me come to you. Bearded gang. As you are growing beards, I hope you are growing in investments. You are going to the gym, 6-pack. You don't have 6 plots of land. You don't have 6 figure. Muscular prosperity. Is that what we are going to eat? And then the amazing thing about this generation is that you don't have ego, but you have ego. You cannot have ego and have ego. It's not possible. You need to humble yourself. So delay gratification.